Please tell us about yourself.
So my name is Sindhuja. My native is Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. I have completed my master's in vegetable science from Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. After completion of my graduation, I have joined into HDFC Bank as a credit manager in retail agri department, and I worked for 2.5 years there. 3.5 years there. Later, I have joined Andhra Pradesh Gramina Vikas Bank as a scale 2 manager and working as a branch head now. I'm handling portfolio of 44 crore, and I've achieved business parameters in last 2 years, and I've recognized by our bank, and also have recognized by HDFC Bank as a strong contributor. That's it.
I was recognized.
I was recognized.
And that one you tell when you were talking about HDFC. You tell at that stage itself. Now, when you come to Pragati, whatever Gramina Bank it is, then you tell your plus points at this stage, second stage. Good.
Okay, sir.
Very good.
So I forgot to tell about my certification courses. I have to include that also.
Yeah. What are the certifications? You have done CAAB also, no?
No, sir. I have completed JIB course and CIF examination for insurance and a certificate course in rural banking.
Very good. Excellent. What is that course in rural banking? What did you study in that?
Sir, in rural banking, basically how funding is happening in rural banking sector. It's completely related to financial inclusions and credit management in rural sectors.
What is financial inclusion?
So in rural area, there is a so mostly commercial banks are located in urban and semi-urban area. So rural areas, there are unbanked areas. So there is a need of credit in rural areas, which will be compensated by creating like small banks, payment banks, and also we can also provide various security schemes like Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, and also pension scheme like CPY for rural customers.
No, whatever you said is not wrong. But for the question financial inclusion, the answer is providing banking and insurance services to the poorest of the poor at cheaper rates.
Okay, sir.
That is the definition given by RBI.
Poorest of poor.
No. That poorest of poor also is not required. See, giving banking and insurance and financial services to the people at cheaper rates. Okay. Of course, either to unbanked and all also you can add.
Okay,
and
sir.
What are the schemes that government launched for achieving this financial inclusion? You are doing it every day, but you are not remembering how to present it. Tell me.
Okay, sir.
What are the schemes by which government started achieving this financial inclusion?
Yes, sir. Primarily, financial inclusion is achieved by opening no-frill accounts, basic saving bank accounts, which has no minimum balance. Further, RBI also extended commercial banks to include insurance product like Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, and also providing pension schemes like Atal Pension Yojanas. And further, priority sector targets are given for the rural bank and commercial banks, whereas in commercial bank, they have to achieve 40% of the targets in priority sector lending, whereas rural bank, they have to achieve 75% of the advances under priority sector lending. Then
Good. That is okay, sufficient. Whatever you said is right, but then you should have used the word PMJDY, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, and the Vartha Vyopartha. That word you have to use. Apart from that, Atal Pension Yojana, and then you can also mention about Suraksha Bima,
Okay, sir. Abbreviation sollama detailed solla solreengalaa? Okay, sir.
Full expansion sollanum.
Okay, sir.
Sukanya Samriddhi scheme, Vaya Vandana scheme, insurance scheme, something.
Okay, sir.
That also you should tell. Very good.
Okay.
So you said you have achieved your business targets. Then
yes,
what about your NPA recovery? Is it going on well, or are there problems?
So we are facing little problem in NPA recovery in crop loans due to debt waiver and all, because in rural area, people's mentality completely changed that loan will be waived at some point of time. So we are facing in recovery in that part, sir.
But why are you not able to emphasize on them? If they repay on time, then they can get 3% interest subvention, and so 4% is the only rate of it. Even then, they are not repaying.
Yes, sir. Even then, not all the customer, but we have NPA in KCC higher sides.
On the higher side, acha.
Yes.
So, what is your branch? Your bank is a profit-making bank or loss-making bank?
Yes, a profit-making bank, sir. It is sponsored by SBI.
SBI. Who is the chairman of your bank?
Sir, chairman is R.S.315, sir.
Good. So, do you think you can do a better business if the name of the bank is changed as State Bank of India instead of this Gramina Bank? What is your idea regarding that?
No, sir. Actually, I think changing the name is not sufficient to make a good business. Because we are already located in rural area. We are having a lot of customer bases in rural areas. And we are already making a good profit. We have made, our branch has made profit of around 2.37 crore in this financial year.
2.37 crore or lakh?
2.37 crore profit, sir.
Avlo profit varmane?
Varthu, sir. Varthu, sir. Actually, என்னோட branch வந்து total business வந்து 44 crores, sir. 18 crore advance, அதுக்கப்புறம் sorry, 62 crore of business, 44 crore advances இருக்கு சார் அதெல்லாம்.
That's why I thought, because you
total
told
business is 62.
You told wrongly as 45. That is why I was getting confused. Good. That is correct. Now you are correct.
Sir, so now, yeah, we cannot tell that changing name is sufficient to make a business. No, sir.
No, there is. I don't know why I asked this question, but you can tell there is no need for changing the name because we are already having, say, banking correspondence, and we are trying to reach each and every village. So the name changing is not a problem, but then the mentality of people has to be changed, which is mainly prejudiced by the political considerations. But don't talk much detail about that. Stop at that some stage. Now, who is the chief minister of your state now?
Such Chandrasekhar Rao, sir.
Oh, you are in Telengana?
Telengana, yeah, I'm in Telengana, sir.
Who is the finance minister of Telengana?
Sorry, sir, I'm not remembering his name.
You should know the names of finance minister, then MSME ministers and all that.
Oh, okay, sir.
Now, can you please tell me what is your contribution to MSME sector in your locality?
Yes, sir. Sir, we are funded for we are funded under Mudra, Sishu and Kishore category of MSME, and also we are funded for manufacturing units. And we also concentrating on schemes like Pradhan Mantri Employee Guarantee Programs and Pradhan Mantri Employee Guarantee Programs and Stand Up India programs, sir, where we can get subsidy incentives for customer.
No, but tell me in terms of figures, how many MSME units you would have helped in your branch?
Okay. Sir, around we have around 60 lakhs under
only.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Only 60 lakhs MSME. Why?
Sir, actually, total portfolio 23 crore is KCC and 10 crore is SHG and 6 crore is gold loans.
Right. That's okay. Then let me ask you your experience regarding self-help group. How are you able to succeed in this? What strategies do you adopt? How many self-help group advances do you have? Please tell me about your success experience in that.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, in my branch, we have 220 accounts in self-help groups. Total portfolio size of 10 crores. Each group contain the member of around 10 people. So, No.
Yeah, tell me. So, yes. How many self-help group accounts you will be having roughly?
Sir, 220 accounts, sir.
Very good. So what is the maximum advance you are given in self-help group?
For maximum advance is 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
Yes, how many members are there in that group?
10 members, sir.
Acha. Are they repaying? Is the account going on properly?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. What are the various businesses those members are doing?
Sir, various activities like dairy units. Some of them are running dairy units, agarbatti business, and mainly for agriculture working capital they'll use, sir.
No, but I know we as manager, we don't have time to look into all those things. We just give money. Now, I don't think you will have a activity. No. I don't think you will have time to go for inspection of them and all that. Do you do that? No.
We'll do inspection, sir.
Acha, you have agriculture officers. You have agriculture officers.
Yes, sir. No, sir. We have 2 field officers at branch, sir.
2 field officers. They go for inspection.
Yes, sir. They do go for inspection.
Then try to make out a list of various activities they are performing, like agarbatti making. Then I don't know, say sheep rearing, whatever areas in which they are doing, you must be able to tell confidently.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Otherwise, how many people are working with you in your branch?
Sir, including me, 5 staff, sir.
Only 5. That is 2 clerical and 1.
3 officers and 1 office assistant, sir.
Bus, only 1 office assistant. That means he will always be in cash only.
Yes, sir. He will be in cash only. I am working as accountant cum BM.
Oh, another person. Good. Then what way you are utilizing the services of bank correspondent? How many you have?
Sir, we have 4 bank correspondents, sir.
Why only 4? Can you not have 2 people in one village? Is there any restriction?
No, sir. Actually, banking correspondent place depends on the populations of the villages.
Oh, acha. Very good.
So then we have major 4 villages and sub villages. So major we are covering only 4 major villages. So each village has 1 banking correspondent. This sub village people will come to that village for any transactions and all.
So how is the banking correspondent operating? Are you checking whether they are doing work properly every day, or do they take it as some extra profession for them? I know most of them will be working. What is the occupation of those people apart from banking correspondent?
Sir, most of our banking correspondents are ladies who are homemakers. So no other source of income. Yeah.
So they are housewives only, or
yes,
workers in the field. They do work on the field. Housewives only. Achha. Good.
Housewife only, sir.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Now, why should I select you as a scale 3 officer in Central Bank?
Okay. Sir, I think I'm having adequate experience in banking sector around 6 years, whereas 3.5 years I worked as a credit manager in retail agri department, and now I'm leading a position of branch head. So I can handle credit credit part, as well as branch manager position, which is clearly mentioned as adequate eligibility for appearing the exam. And also I can inculcate my knowledge to inculcate my knowledge in Central Bank of India if I am selected for the growth of the organizations. And if I'm involved in credit sector, I can able to help in rural sector, whereas I have great exposure.
Can you tell me what is debt service coverage ratio?
Yes, sir. So debt service coverage ratio depicts the ability of the customer to repay the loan.
What is the formula?
Sir, it's calculated based on total debt divided by his total net worth.
You are not right. I can know it. It is not correct. Doesn't matter. No problem. No problem. But I know you would not have had time to go through all these things, revise all these things and all. Now, you must. So what is the news in Telengana nowadays?
So debt service coverage ratio is total cash flow before interest and divided by total repayment obligation.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly.
I was reading that portion, sir, actually in credit managers today.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. No, you may have to revise everything properly. Now, yes, they can ask simple questions like, what is the use of ratio analysis?
Yes.
Tell me.
Sir, by analyzing the ratios, we can identify the financial position of an entity, where it is, and also financial position of the entity, and we can check whether the customer is eligible to repay the loan, and how is working capital is working out. How his liquidity position?
What are we doing in ratio analysis?
Sir, you need to tell me that ratios we are calculating.
Why ratio analysis we are doing? What are we trying to know from that? What is the study we are making?
Okay, sir. In profitability ratio, we can identify the operating profit and net profit margin of a customer, and also return on asset, how much return he is taking from his asset. Whereas in liquid,
I think you can make a study about this from Google or from materials. The broad answer for this will be the ratio analysis is an important for company to analyze its financial position, liquidity, profitability, risk, solvency, efficiency, operations effectiveness, and proper utilization of funds. That is, analyze the financial position, liquidity, profitability, risk, solvency, efficiency, operations effectiveness, and proper utilization of funds. You can add one more point. It is also used to compare it with similar units.
Okay, sir.
Supposing you have given finance for some, say, spare parts manufacturing company, you will compare it with spare parts manufacturing company. Similar, like that. Otherwise, you are able to tell it nicely. Only thing is, for want of time, you have not been able to prepare adequately on this regard. I have not gone into central bank yet. So you please be preparing it like this. So next, once you get your, say, date for interview, if you feel like coming, you can come for one more discussion on payment of 2. And I don't know how much you paid. You can take it up.
Yes,
yeah. Otherwise, I will rate your performance as, say, somewhere around 8.5 out of 10. And I will surely select you for the next round. Not a problem. But some more revision from these angles will make you still improve your chances.
Sure, sir.
Best wishes God
Thank
bless
you,
you. Why are
Thank
you
you, sir.
not attending even one day class?
Sir, I attended a day before yesterday, sir.
No, you are telling a lie. You are giving false attendance.
No. I attended one day class, sir.
Anyhow,
We discussed regarding priority sector lending and priority sector lending certificates.
Very good. Oh, you are that girl, Acha. You only brought
yes,
that.
sir.
Excellent.
Yes,
excellent. Thank you.
yes.
You
Thank
did.
you, sir.
Your answering was good. I will
Okay,
select you. I will select you for the next round. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Acha, it is being recorded to the cloud. I don't know.